Welcome back, guys. Another episode of Living in Denver. As always, my name is Adam and excited to share with you guys today a little bit about property taxes. More specifically, how Colorado is one of the states in the entire country with the lowest assessed property taxes. In fact, we're the lowest 3 in the entire nation. So looking forward to sharing a little bit more about that with you guys today. Stay tuned. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. As I said, this video is going to be all about a fact about Colorado that you may not know about. One of the reasons why it is great to live here in Colorado and in Denver, how we're one of the 3 states with the lowest property taxes. So if you don't know already, my name is Adam Lang, licensed real estate agent here in Denver, Colorado. Love making videos like this, but what I really enjoy is just connecting with other people that are potentially considering moving out to the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. So if that may or may not be you, hopefully it might be, feel free to reach out. My phone number, my email, all that info is down below. We'd love to connect and just learn how I can provide some value to you. All right, so as I said, Colorado is one of the 3 states with the lowest property taxes in the entire United States. Right now I'm filming this, it's 2023. Obviously this can change every year, stuff like this does change, but as of right now, Colorado is one of the 3 of the lowest. Now, property taxes, they're based on your property's assessed value, and that's determined by the government tax assessors. They take into account a lot of different factors, market conditions, just your home size, the condition of your home, comparable properties within your area, and even just some of the things that they find out when they do home inspections. So one thing that's really important to realize though is that a assessed value isn't always the same as fair market value. So your house might assess for $1 million fair market value because it's in such a high demand area, could be $1.5 million. So keep that in mind. It's also just really important though to understand that these property taxes, they have a significant impact just on your overall home expenses. And if you're looking at this as an investment, which every home I think should be looked at as an investment, it's very important just to realize that this can, affect just the profits that you're getting from the longer that you have your house. So I just want to use kind of an example with you guys about how this really can vary from one state to another and how that is such a great value that we have here in Colorado. So Hawaii, we're talking about Hawaii first, they have an average property tax rate of about 0.29%. If we look at New Jersey, on the other hand, their average rate is about 2.46%. So that's a 2.17% difference. 2.17%, is that really that much? Well, let's just kind of put that into a number example. So let's just, again, think about, Hawaii and New Jersey. So the difference between those 2 states, that difference between those 2 percentages is 2.17%. And what can that do is really just translate to a lot of money. So let's just pretend, for example, we're buying a $1 million house. The assessed value of the home is, again, $1 million in both Hawaii and also in New Jersey. So in Hawaii, you're going to owe $1,450 in property taxes. In New Jersey, you're going to owe $14,546. It's over a $13,000 difference just in property taxes. So now let's talk about Colorado. So what's the big deal with Colorado? Why are they so low here? Well, it's actually for 2 primary reasons that I want to share with you guys. So number 1, so taxes are always calculated in 2-year cycles. What that means is that every 2 years, an assessment happens, and those assessments can have increases, again, every other year rather than annually. So that's a benefit in Colorado because it's every 2 years. It's also important to know the second thing, that Colorado uses the residential assessment rate, not the market value, to determine their property taxes. This makes that assessed value only a fraction of what your home's market value is. And I think especially in Colorado right now and in Denver, we're in such a desirable place to live that, again, that difference between the assessed and the fair market value is a lot more substantial in cities like Denver, where it's a very popular and very desirable place for a lot of people to live. It's in high demand. So just keep that in mind, guys, so that property taxes can really be a huge advantage when you start looking for, where or where not you might want to live. So I do also just want to share with you guys, when it comes to Denver, there are some, parts of living here that are more expensive. I actually filmed a video recently, a couple weeks ago, all about the cost of living. I'll make sure and link that in the show notes below. So make sure you guys check that one out too, because there are other things about Denver that are, in a lot of cases, higher than other places around the country. So, New Jersey, again, they might have higher property taxes, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily a cheaper place to live. So I think in that case it probably is, but again, there's other things to take into consideration. So if you guys are considering, moving to Denver, Colorado, like I said earlier, hit up my phone number, my email, any of my info down below. I really like setting up Zoom calls. 15 minutes can really be enough time just to learn a little bit more about you, and again, how I can hopefully provide some value to you. So look forward to connecting with you guys next time. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. Every week I release new videos like this, and hopefully, again, provide some value and some opportunity for you to learn a little bit more about Denver, Colorado, and the Mile High City. Look forward to seeing you guys soon.